Howdy there, partners. I didn't see you come into this here saloon, but let me tell you what, you have an adventure here today. I have a story to tell after I get rid of some of this accoutrement. Pow, pow, bang, pow, pow. Sorry about that, just had to make sure I got some of this screen stuff out of the way. This here little cowpokes and cowpokeries, I have no idea what that would even mean. This here is West Loathing. It's one of them Western style RPG games. And I hope you do enjoy it, because it took me a hell of a time trying to make sure that the sound worked on this game. What we do here is we make ourselves a character. We're wanted for protagonizing. I don't know how I'm supposed to change. Is it just random? I'm not sure. But if it is, I will just roll with the punches and give this one Missandra. I feel like there's a way to edit your characters a little bit though. Let's see. Can I do something over here? Maybe I can hit something like this. Can I edit my name that way? No, because I edit it this way. Well, I guess I'll just do what I'm doing right here. And we'll give this a real good cowpoke name. Why not? Missandra Cowpoke. Are we ready to play? Maybe I'll shoot some of this gallery stuff beforehand. Oh, shoots my goots. Look at that. All I had to do was hit these little partners right here. Well, that's fine. We're all just learning something new. Let's go ahead and change it back to manfolk. We'll name him good old Ms. Ann. Ms. Ann, famous for cowpoking. Ms. Ann Cowpoker. That's a good protagonizing name, if ever I heard one. Let's go ahead and play this. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing the character class, and well, my friend, there's no better cow poker than a cow puncher. So let's go ahead and do ourselves some cow punching protagonizing. Cow punchers solve the problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cowpunchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't gonna punch themselves after all. Yep, that sounds like something I want to be. Let's look at this RPG goodness right here. First of all, it looks like I control myself with WASD, whatever that there means. Goodbye, bed. Time to head west and chase my real dreams. Yes, sir. Let's see. You read the spine of one of your old books, The Adventure at Old Canyon. I remember that one. The Journey to the Ancient Church. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. The Occurrence at the Forgotten Outhouse. Rufus also liked this one just as much as I did. Goodbye, desk. Well, gotta comb my hair though. There we go. Comb my hair one last time. My beautiful locks, as you can see. I pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Suddenly, my background music is gone. But that's okay. I'll just find more when I go out west. Hey, Russell. How you doing? Caw! I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw, caw! I'm gonna feed you a little cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to fly the coop as well, Russell. You open the bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, and flies away into the sunset. Yeah, the sun sets in the west, that's right. Good. Cool. I meant to say that. Here's my stats. This is me. I'm a cowpuncher. Ms. Ann Cowpoker. Don't you worry none, because I'm a tough customer who's intimidating. My stats ain't that good, but after all, it is just the start of my protagonizing. You gotta learn something someday, and this is the day that I learned something. Yes, sirree. Let's see what we have in store today. Let's go ahead and organize a little bit, just because organization is key. There's nothing on the hat rack today. This hearth really puts the hearth and home. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. I don't know why I'm gonna say your, but it's Mom's pie safe. Keeps all her pies safe. It's a good place to put safe pies. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Tracticus Logico-Philosophicus. You think this one is about math, maybe. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Über die Darstellbarkeit einer Funktion durch ein trigonometrisches Reich. What a weird kid. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. It has the same title as the other book. You don't know why he has doubles of the same book. You take a puzzle cube. Heh, Rufus loves this stuff. It's so tidy. Let's see what this puzzle cube can do. This is one of your kid brother's weird puzzles. Well, let's fiddle with it. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figure out the last couple of moves. Hooray, buddy. It's covered with all of weird diagrams and charts. Probably summoning some demons with his D&D group. Your ma smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Ma.
We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, before you leave, I got you a present.
A present?
Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but...
The one about picking locks? Oh boy. The one about desert survival? Oh boy. The one about bartering? Oh boy. Well, if I'm gonna survive out west, I might as well need to know about the desert.
That's the one. Enjoy it. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can.
She hugs you. I will, Ma. Goodbye. Take it easy. And don't forget to slow your roll. No time to screw around in the woods. Time to head west. Besides, anything can happen in the woods. Your ma raises her eyebrow. I just want one more hug before I leave. She smiles and hugs you again. Now it's time to leave. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad.
I'll grow into it.
It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little.
Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's brass knuckles.
You got an item. Brass knuckles. Thank you kindly. Thanks, Dad.
Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your ma.
I did. Goodbye, Dad. He's just barely holding it together. It's probably the best for us, for everyone, if you just let him go. It's a haystack. Hey, a needle. Who would have known? Sounds good to me. Hey there, Rufus. Your brother Rufus is standing there looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Here's your puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey, Rufus. Time for me to head out west.
I still don't understand why you're leaving.
He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? Well, I gotta say, partner, I always wanted to help a friend, and I want to help people too. You've read the papers, Rufus. People out west are in trouble. They need all the help they can get.
But so dangerous. 60% of the people who go out west get killed within a year, and that statistic is from before the cows came home.
Don't worry, Rufus. I'll be fine. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Ma and Dad. I'll worry about me.
Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo.
I'll miss you too, Rufus. You remember me. And remember me when you play D&D on Fridays.
Okay.
Go west, young man? Yes. I do believe it's about that time. Before I do, though, I need to make sure that I know what a needle's for and that I read this book. This book contains everything you need to know about turn the harsh, unforgiving desert into your own personal buffet. And the best part is that the buffet also has an open bar. You read the book and learn all sorts of tricks for squeezing extra stuff out of cactuses and whatnot. You got skill. Foraging. That's nice. Unfortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which turns out isn't a real thing. Well, shucks. At least I got some good practice in. All right, well, it's time to head out west and make my fortune. Hitching a ride across the Great Plains on a turnip truck track. I love this. So this is a spaghetti western RPG with all of that which would entail. It's It looks really simple, I know, but it is extremely deceptive in its depth. Complexity. There's something wrong with that horse. Complexity and basically just the overall fun and enjoyment we're all gonna have from it. So just press the I believe button for me on this, alright? It's gonna be a great adventure for everyone involved, and I get to pull out some of my Southwestern voices, which is always a fun thing to do. Alright, what we got here? Oop. Ouchies. Oh my. Well, the bad news is you fell off that cart and got knocked out for a couple hours, and now you got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. Good news is that you're in a town, rather than in some gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Well, don't matter. It's time to get up and dust ourselves off. Turnip. Got a dusty turnip. Grand.
I'm moseying here, you flappergammon mistums.
Yuck. Stepped into a cow pie. Yuck. Stepped into another. Yep, it happened again. Ow, dagnammit. Ugh.
Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game.
You seriously doubt his name is Braid? Howdy, Braid. What are you trading?
Well, sir, today I'm trading locks of soap for a stick of dynamite and for a needle. I just completely read that wrong. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul I will trade a fine silver genuine pocket. Okay, you're not interested, right?
I'm not, because there's stuff to do. Like some exploring. You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man.
Howdy yourself. The name is Bill. Cactus Bill.
What happened to you, Bill?
Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Dr. Alice warned me that this would happen, but I didn't listen.
And that's why you call you Cactus Bill?
No, that's just a coincidence.
Does it hurt?
Does what hurt?
You know, being a cactus.
It's actually kinda nice. The natural fermentation processes inside the cactus, part of me, keep me pretty drunk for most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring.
Yeah, I bet.
Wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you?
Nope, can't say that I do, sorry.
Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind.
I will do, Bill. You have yourself a good day. Nope, you're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? Not since the noodle incident. We don't talk about that no more. Well, it looks like I'm still kind of a... Oh, these were my grandma's brass knuckles. My grandma was a force to be reckoned with. Beat up many, many a people when she was doing her bouncing job. Sheriff. Let's see what the sheriff has to offer. There's a dirty mug here. Well, let's grab that mug. Not like this dirty mug on my face. Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. Reward 200 meat. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist. Apply in person at the UN Marshal's office. Wanted. Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Reward 420 meat.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to Barn Springs. I'm the sheriff in this parts.
The what?
I'm the sheriff, okay, blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't be happen to looking for work, would you?
As a matter of fact, it depends on the work.
Well, how does this grab you? There's a gang of hoodlums around here what call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't much good without the door.
And
I need someone tough, smart, and or slick to go out and fetch it for me.
Well, I gotta say, why don't you do it? You're the sheriff, after all.
I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping.
Well, no thanks for now.
Well, if you change your mind, you'll know where to find me.
You keep on chair tipping, good sheriff. As you walk into the saloon, you walk into the saloon.
Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit?
Well,
you can't drink here without a hat. Tain't proper.
He points to a take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Well then, good sir, thank you for accompanying me. You look through the hat box and find a sturdy-looking Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. You got yourself a 4-gallon hat. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, sir. Pete! Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod.
Say, feller,
Yeah?
you heading west? If you need some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know.
Well.
No pressure.
All right, well, I'll keep it in mind there, Pete. What do you say, Pete?
Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, horse feathers, some gold dang claim jumper, sap my flapjack, hoopalay doopaloo. Time to get some smoopaloo.
Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. You have yourself a great day there, Pete. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know, without even looking into it, that's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell. Even from a distance, it smells horrible. You are now on your hands and knees peering into a filth-encrusted saloon. A spittoon, even. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Well, partner, let's go get it. You reach your hand towards the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinky brass horror. It smells like vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. I never surrender, good sir. Not to some narrative text. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Partner, I never back down. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. You got an item there, partner. A nasty ring. Well, I'm sure that's fine and dandy. What does this nasty ring have to offer? Though getting this ring was traumatic, you have to admit that it was worth it. Look at that, with +1 muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Actually, what do those do? I'm not even sure. But it does up our very, very low stats. What do you have to say, Nasty Ring? What do you actually do? Muscle determines how much damage your melee attacks do, and how much damage you take when you get hit by melee attacks. For example, if an attack against a bandit would normally do 3 damage, but your muscle is 1 lower than the bandit's, the attack will do 2 damage instead. Mysticality is the same thing, only it determines your damage to your magical attacks, and how much damage you take when enemies use magical attacks against you. And Moxie is the same thing too, except for pistol attacks, and how much pistol attacks do against you. Well, I'm glad we know that, right? And look at that nice white hat. I feel like a white hat suits me. Alright. Well, alright. These guys are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hand to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Well, you have yourselves a good one there. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." The bartender finally notices you.
Howdy, cowboy.
Howdy, barkeep. My name's Mizan.
What brings you to our little backwater, then?
Ask about work. Oh, the usual. Came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts?
Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater.
Well, the railroad.
The Memphis Destiny Railroad Company. From back east. They're trying to do a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so.
And they're hiring?
Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that.
Well, partner, tell me a little bit about Dirtwater, then.
Dirtwater's, interesting. It's far enough west that's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by damn cows. Lots of opportunity there.
He pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought.
Yep, if I were a younger man, I'd probably head out that way myself.
You mentioned errands.
Yeah, this forsaken burg is always falling apart one way or another. Hostetler's always in need of some help since he hurt his leg, and the no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have someone doing his job for him.
Anything else there, partner?
Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere.
I can probably handle a goblin.
Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this.
You got yourself an item, some weak fungicide. Apparently, they're just mushroom people. Howdy.
Howdy, good to see you again, Ms. Ann.
You tip your hat to the bartender.
Much obliged.
You hand in the recovered mug and collect your bounty. I gain 25 meat. Who's this fellow at the bar next to me?
Well, maybe you should ask him yourself, seeing that you can. Okay, bye-bye. Great, have a fun time there.
What else is in this bar? Hey there, partner. Well, I should probably leave you alone. You're doing a heck of a job on that honky-tonk. These guys are playing poker, or at least trying to. Hey, can I play? They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat, let's play. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles sloppily, then deals a new round. You get a pair of tens, plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Well, got ourselves a pair. Let's go ahead and bet aggressively. Yeehaw! I'll bet 15 meat. Look at each other nervously, but they both call your bet. Okay, read 'em and weep. You show your pair of tens plus 2, 3, king. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces, and the guy on the right somehow got a straight flush, 2 through 6 and hearts. I win! You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on your left a total of 21 points to the guy on the right's 20, and 25 plus a king. And the king means that they either have to pay you in human teeth or an extra 10 meat each. They gasp and push more meat across the table at you. You collect your winnings and stand up. The guys thank you for helping them learn the game. You gain 50 meat. Well, I'm always glad to help out. That's what I'm here for, to help some people out. I just like helping people. You know, it's in my blood. A pile of old newspapers. You got an item. Bourne Springs Gazette, April 20, 1895. Ooh, we also got some whiskey down here. A crate of Nurse Brandy whiskey. Good for what ails you. Guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking limit here can reach to the top of the bar. Well, sir, I certainly can do that. The goblin shouts, Briark! Let's go ahead and make sure this is the goblin's last day drinking in a basement. Well, I guess I should go ahead and use this fungicide. Bye-bye now, Mr. Goblin. Oh, well, that went up... that went ahead and killed you dead. Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Hooray me. I am the best. All right. Anything else? No? Okay. Whew. This voice might have been a mistake to do for the entire time, but hey, I'm already doing it. I took care of that goblin problem you got.
Thank you kindly, Miss Ann. I knew you were a stand-up feller the moment you walked in here.
He reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat.
Here you go. It's the least I can do by way of thanks.
You gain 200 meat. You tip your hat to the bartender. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug?
That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. Real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her.
Why's that?
Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it.
All right. Howdy, I'm Ms. Ann.
Howdy, Miss Ann. I'm Horse.
Nice to meet you. What do you do?
I'm the town hostler.
I don't know what that is.
I'm the town horse-selling guy.
Gotcha. How's that working out for you?
Oh, horses are just flying out the door.
So business is booming. Nice.
No, I mean, the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages.
Oh. Is that why you're in here drinking instead?
Hey, yep, it's me and my horse drinking instead watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things.
Well, I'm in need of a horse, partner. Do you have any left?
One, kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay, bye.
The woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie.
Howdy, cowboy, who's gonna be searching for the spittoon for his teeth if he don't leave me in peace.
Ooh, all right. Well, bye-bye then. There are teeth in the spittoon. Just from personal knowledge, just to let you know. All right there. Do I need anything from the trade man? Not yet. But I do need to give this guy...
Did you bring me something to read?
You give him the newspaper you found in the basement of the saloon.
Much obliged, partner. Let's see here. Let's do the favor. Oh, my shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orhill Mine. It's yours if you go get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Behind the outhouse at Orhill Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill.
Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave.
Go ahead. There you go, buddy. I didn't know you were that nearsighted, but I hope you can see that. Just let me know if you can. I'm gonna take that as a yes, partner. Pow pow. That's what I'm here for. This is the most typical horse you've ever seen. It has one of them far side horse heads.
Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you?
How's business?
Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. Do. Tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one.
That's rough. Maybe I can help?
Oh, God, yes. Thank you. Please, I'd go fetch him myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat for finding each of them.
How many are there?
3. Here, let me see your map. They, pretty much always run to the same places.
He draws 3 little pictures on your map. Orhill Mine, Bourne Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places, of all things?
I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here.
Got an item, bag of home and oats. How's that work?
They're special pigeon-infused oats.
That sounds terrible, but probably filled with the protein that horses need. Well, we got ourselves some haystacks over here, so let's go ahead and look at them. There we go, got ourselves some needles. Since we got ourselves some needles, let's go ahead and trade at least one of them for a stick of dynamite, because you never know.
Step right up, step right up. Braid's it okay. Oh, Jesus, just take...
I'll take the dynamite. Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite.
Be careful with this. Okay, Jesus. I was just trying to help you out.
All right, well.
How do I... There we go.
Make your own damn guide to Bourne Springs and its environs. I supposing that's the way I fast travel this stuff. All right, well, you know what? That is a great place to stop, so I'm going ahead and leave you here for right now, partners. Wait a minute, had to get out of the way of Mr. Drunktown. But if you like this, guys, hey, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, this is the Misanthropic Lord signing off. Hey, and you have a good one there, partners.